Two of them, Mr. Hud Collins, followed by Mike Garcia, and then we'll move to speakers in favor where we have 8, starting with Martha Sullivan. So Mr. Hud Collins, followed by Mike Garcia, followed by Martha Sullivan.
Good morning, Mr. President, council members. I too celebrate the 100th anniversary of free speech. People around the world, be it in Syria, other countries like that, fight every day for free speech. And as Americans, we should always wake up every morning and think that we live in a country that allows free speech in every kind of category. I do want to say this, though. San Diego may be America's finest city in many ways, but unfortunately, free speech is not something that flourishes in this city. Free speech means something that is accommodated to the people, usually when there are problems. And that's one thing that we lack in this city, is the ability for full discussion of the current problems, not only in this country, but in this city. And Mr. Young, I would say this to you and the council. It is high time that we allow full discussion of those things that take place every day in this city. We have a financial crisis. There's no discussion. There's no flourishing of ideas, not only at this council, but in this city. We've got a pension that is killing this city with regards to city services. There's no real discussion at all. So on this 100th anniversary and the honoring of free speech, it is high time, Mr. Faulkner, Ms. Leitner, that this city allow a full discussion of the important things that are going on not only in this country, but in this city. Since when can we not debate whether we should be in Afghanistan, or in Iraq, or Libya, or Syria? Why is there no discussion in this city? So once again, in celebration of the 100th anniversary of the free speech in this city, it is high time that we start to have some discussions. And the media is just as much at fault. Let's have some debates. Let's have some discussions on how to make this city really America's finest. So I thank you.
Thank you. Mike Garcia, followed by Martha Sullivan, followed by Jarvis Ross. And please come forward when your name is called. There are seats reserved in the front for speakers.
Good morning. Good morning, Council. I believe that the last time this Council saw me, I was being led away in handcuffs at the Mayor's State of the City address. You might think that someone affiliated with Occupy is in favor of free speech, and I certainly am. However, the reason I am opposed to this proclamation today is because it has the audacity to assume that this fight is over by speaking in the past tense. This is the way I would word it if I were making this proclamation today. Those who are affected are appalled by the free speech restrictions. We who stand up to the police and who fight for our right to protest. We are subsequently abused and held in local jails without trial for a year or more. This video you're seeing is not from 100 years ago. This video you are seeing is from the last 60 days. These young men and women are being arrested for nothing more than meeting, talking, and holding signs. The orders from the mayor and the police chief are to arrest these individuals under an encroachment law, 54.0110, which states that it is not lawful to erect basketball hoops, plant gardens, or erect dumpsters. You see here a man, a police officer, under somebody's direction, taking 1,000 leaflets out of a box which I am holding. I am not erecting a dumpster, a basketball hoop, or planting a garden. I am passing out free speech material in a box clearly marked. The next video you will see is of myself and my friends being led away and charged with a felony, conspiracy to commit a crime, the crime of free speech, during the mayor's State of the City address. This particular video, I'm in the Civic Center Plaza, and I'm doing nothing more than sitting in a chair and passing out material. The final clip is from one of my favorite movies, I'm sure many of yours, Tombstone. And in that movie, Wyatt Earp comes with a challenge. It's a challenge for the people who are oppressing the citizens of Tombstone. And I'm going to paraphrase. You tell the mayor, a pissed off citizen is coming, and Occupy's coming with him. Thank you.
Martha Sullivan, followed by Jarvis.